you got this, you can do this. You were born strong, you were born to do things. You were born to be amazing.
She was ventilated. They did her IV through her umbilical cord, which I had no idea, and it looks really odd.
There's all kinds of things and monitors, and they're all sort of buzzing around her.
I didn't really know who the baby was or what the baby was until like 2 or 3 months later.
I just couldn't believe that I brought her into the world to struggle this much, and it was really hard for me.
The only thought that kept running through my head was, she's so small, she's so small, she's so small.
Small but mighty.
Do you like to think you inspire other people to play?
Yeah, I think I actually do inspire other people. Like, I'm a very inspiring person.
What's great now is to see Amelia able to tell her own story and to speak to a crowd and inspire them, because it's never better than when it comes from her voice.
She's really outgoing. She'll say hi to anyone. She definitely embraces her uniqueness and creativity.
Amelia, to me, is a really fun-loving girl who has been through a lot, but really rises to the occasion and doesn't let things get in her way.
Instead of just being like, I have no idea what my difficulty is, I try to go to people to help me figure them out. Instead of being so confused, I try to make it work. Some of the hardest things that I've had to deal with are knowing who my people are. And it was really hard finding my school. The lab school is kind of like help people with disabilities, and wow, even though you have dyslexia, you can still do a lot of great things. So I have a lot of inspirational people.
Amelia was 32 weeks. She was the size of a 28-weeker. So she kind of had some mixed problems because of both her size and her prematurity.
I was born 2 months too soon. And that means that I'm gonna have some difficulties in life, and I'm not gonna be perfect, but I'm going to be something amazing, something better than, you know, what I was when I was tiny, because of all those tubes and stuff that were around me. I was kind of shocked by when the doctor was like, I'm basically done growing. So it was kind of depressing. I got through that by talking to my parents and realizing, like, this is what I'm gonna be. I kind of have to accept myself. Well, now I've kind of realized, like, it's good to be this height. Like, it's good to be, my phrase is always small but mighty.
I think rock climbing helps Amelia because, like, I think it helps her clear her mind. It's a different challenge than school presents her with or everyday life presents her with, but I don't really see Amelia discouraged very often. Frustration is probably what happens more. Like, she might get mad that she can't understand her math, but she wants to finish it. She's never like, I can't do this, I'm gonna stop.
She's not a quitter.
No, she's not a quitter.
I think the reason that why our family is still really involved in the March of Dimes 13 years after Amelia's birth was that we realized prematurity and a premature birth goes way beyond the hospital, and that Amelia's struggles have continued, but also our learning of how to help others and how to deal with those kind of effects have changed over the years. And so we continue to want to tell that story to help others and to help the March of Dimes as well.
I feel like March of Dimes is kind of the unsung hero of some things. Like, people don't realize that every baby that is born is affected by the March of Dimes through things like the APGAR test. So I think it's really important to recognize that and help them, because it's truly making a difference in babies born healthy, babies that are born premature, and unborn babies that are getting the prenatal care that they need.
March of Dimes has kind of helped me realize that, like, I was once what every other baby out there was. So I think they can reassure people to not be like, oh, frantic and like, yeah, my kid's gonna die, help me.
I think Amelia's perseverance helps drive every member of our family. It's always inspired us to share her story so other families can look at how we've gone through it and how she's fought through any challenges and how their family can do the same.
She reminds us that giving back to others helps your own struggles. So I know, like, when Amelia's feeling frustrated in school, that she oftentimes will reach out and help another friend in one of her strength areas. So when we see that, and you know, when you're kind of feeling like, oh, why is this happening to her again, and why is she having another kind of medical setback or setback at school, then you see what helping others does, and really strengthens us all. So she does that, and I think we've all learned from each other that that's really what helps us all.
I think since I've been a preemie to now, I think I really growed and thrived. Thanks to the March of Dimes, I have these great sisters and this great family and this great life.